so we're going to do some spinal back stretching here. Always listen to your body, stay safe, work within your range of movement. My body looks different from your body, so I can't expect anyone to be exactly like me, nor would I want you to be exactly like me. So let's begin. So we'll start with a simple cat-cow. So you're going to arch your back, lift your chin, looking up towards the ceiling, and then round out your spine, gaze towards your belly button. Again, round, arch out the back, gaze towards the ceiling, and then round out your spine. And then maybe add a head roll and kind of roll through the body. And this looks really funny, but it feels really great. So roll it out. Take it the other direction. Roll out your head, roll out your hips and your back. Great. Send your seat back and go into a nice child's pose. Palms pressed down into the carpet. Hips try to reach towards your heels. And then slide forward and press up against your mat. So feel free to put some weight into your hands. You're trying to get that spine limber here. So really do that. It's different from a cobra in yoga. Cobra, you're using your back strength to press up. Here you're going to really press into your hands so you can get a little extra height. And maybe look towards the ceiling. And release it down. Again, press up. And then shift your hips back again. Your hips back again. Come under your hands and knees. Root your balls of your feet into the carpet, into your mat or floor, and then press your heels down into a downward dog. You're trying to press your chest towards your legs. Come under your tiptoes, and then press the heels back down. Come onto your tiptoes, and then press your heels back down. Come back down onto your hands and knees and lie down on your back. I love a good savasana, of course, but draw your knees into your chest and curl into a tight ball. Reach for your ankle or reach for your elbows. See if you can try to get your whole spine flat on your mat. So you might be really tightened up here, and that's totally fine. See if you can press your pelvis down and your shoulders down, and even get your neck down flat. So your chin is tucked into your chest. Staying here, keep your one knee in and extend the other leg out, and really pull the knee towards the shoulder, interlacing your fingers and really pulling down. So you're getting some finger grip here too. Your feet can be relaxed. And then come back in, hug your knees, and try to flatten out everything on your mat or on the floor. Shoulders down, neck long. And then switching sides. Draw the other knee in, almost reaching towards your armpit. Shoulders are down. Again, your chin is down. So a bridge, your feet are planted onto your mat or your floor. Make sure you're not going to slip and slide. And just lift your hips up high. You're going to feel that arch. Your shoulders are down. Maybe get your upper body a little bit higher so you're in like a half bridge sort of thing. Hips are high. And carefully lower down. If you're feeling really good, plant your hands down and go into a full bridge. Some yoga places call it a wheel. I know it is a bridge from like gymnastics when I was little. So go ahead and go into a bridge. Press yourself up. Oh, my hair's all coming out. Now, if this feels good, hang out here for a little bit or carefully come back down, whatever feels good to you. But if you're in it and you're feeling good, I like to rock forward towards my hands. So rock your whole body forward and forward. This kind of opens up your shoulders and opens up the back. Feeling good, come back and carefully lower down on the ground. It might not be graceful, but that's okay. Hug your knees into your chest again and kind of rock the hips side to side. Rock the hips side to side. Totally release and bounce down. everything melted into the ground. That always feels so good to me. Okay, so now we can draw that one knee into our chest and then extend it up. Now we can work on our splits in this lying down position. So, draw the one knee into your chest. And this is my left leg, so that's really cool. And then hold on behind your calf or your thigh and gently pull in towards your body. Relax your shoulders down. Your hips are square. It's not about how close your leg can be to the ground. It's more about how straight you can keep it. So if your leg needs to be lower to stay straight, that's where you stay. And then you gradually work to grab it and get it a little bit closer. Don't forget about your bottom leg. Really press that bottom leg down. Open it out to the side a little bit. Come back through center, cross the body just over an inch. Come back through center. Maybe bend the knee and pull it across the body and take a twist so the knee drops down to the carpet. And then come back through center. Switching sides, draw this is my right knee into your chest. And then extend it up and hold on behind your calf or your thigh if that feels good. Again, try not to bend the leg and have it up high. You want it straight. So if you need to lower it, go for that. Open the leg out a couple of inches to the side. Really actively press this leg down. Come back through center and then cross it over an inch or two, keeping both hips down. And then bend the knee back in and draw it across the body so it gets down to the ground and gaze in the opposite direction. Maybe try to get that right shoulder down onto your mat. And then come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then extend everything out long. Really, really reach your toes, your fingers, your shoulders, everything, and then drop it down. And reach, tense everything. Reach, and drop it down. Reach, and let it go. Reach, and let it go. And then carefully roll over onto one side. Bring your hand in by your chest. And then carefully press yourself up to a seated position. And well done. You stretched it out, and I'm happy that you made it. I'll stretch with you soon. Take care. So this is a splits bonus. If you've already done your runner's lunge stretching, this is good to do to work on your splits. So if you're not quite there yet, totally fine. I'm going to put my socks back on because I do like to slip and slide for these kind of things. So you were doing your runner's lunge, right? So runner's lunge, we're working here. We did that whole sequence. Drop the knee down and shift back. Flex the foot. Really releasing that hamstring. And then right from this position, you can slide into your split. So if you're right here and need to hang out there. If you're in it, go for it. So really lengthen out your legs. Now a fun trick to do while you're in this, if you're feeling nice and strong. Oh, you like my bench? Bench in the corner. So I'll come up a little bit so you can see my foot. So your back leg, if you really want to work in a parallel split, tuck your toes under. That's going to force you to straighten out that leg even more. It's going to get that split a little bit deeper. And then you can come back through center. And then you can switch to the other side. So again, how do we get in there? Let's see if I can get this camera better. So we were in your runner's lunge first. And then we shifted back. And we did a flex of the front foot, working on this hamstring flexibility. Just like that. And then from here we slid down into our splits. So again, you can go with your back foot, curl those toes under and really straighten that leg out. See if you can keep your hips square here. Or just enjoy it here. Or if you're living up here and working on it, keep your hands on the ground and do it. And then rotate your hips to the center, working for your center split. If you really want to get crazy for your center split, walk your hands forward and then lift your hips up.
see, this is going to be all boobs. Lift your hips up, and then hold it here. So however low you can get in this position. And if you can kind of hang out there. Another thing that you can try, I wouldn't recommend doing it for a very, very long time, but you can do your splits on the wall. So if you have a nice wall, you scooch all the way up into the wall, and you just let gravity do the work. So you let the legs kind of hang out. You can put some weights, like your hands on your legs. I wouldn't recommend staying in this position for a very long time because if you do it for a while, it just isn't super comfortable. So listen to your body and be smart. But this will help you with your center splits if you're going for that. Carefully bend your knees and get out of that. And roll over. All right, so that was your splits bonus. Woo!